going on, guys? Welcome back to No Impulse Control. I'm Justin.
I'm Jasmine.
Um, we so we record differently. This is not the starter that I was going to use, but it came to my mind as we were doing this. So you do it where you have the music playing beforehand. I do it where I put the music in, and I think it's kind of called at post, but I don't care.
Yeah.
After everything.
Yeah, post is
Um,
after, yeah.
and so it's just funny to see the difference. Like you were just, I was like just imagining if, because I watched the beginning of the last episode that you had recorded where it was like you looked over, you went, I said nothing, you went, like it was very like, because I can't see your screen, so I thought it was funny, and then you were just counting down, and I was like, I wonder, what would be really funny if they could hear her counting down. 6, 5, 4.
I hope not. But now I'm not sure. I'll listen to it in post.
Yeah, and in post.
In
Yeah.
post.
So,
So
anyways,
you said you had something to start this episode off with.
yeah, we literally just sat down and
Mm-hmm.
we're like, yeah, we're gonna get going. It'll be great. Da, 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 da. Jasmine goes, I'm ready if you're ready. I go, yeah, I'm ready. And then my doorbell rings, and I have a blink doorbell, so it's got a camera on it. And I also am sitting in the room where I can look down and see
Yeah.
the person. And it rings, and I'm like, who the heck is ringing my doorbell? Like, what the heck? Nobody's here. It shows a little picture, and it's like there's somebody standing there, and I'm like, I don't know who you are. So I peeked, and it's this random guy, and I'm like, I don't know you. Why are you in my driveway?
Mm-hmm.
So I go downstairs because I'm a generally nice person. Um, sorry, my
You're a
cat
very
is
nice
getting
person,
into
actually.
things. Go away in the butt. So I go downstairs and I open the door, and there's this guy. He's standing there, and he's so not politic. Like, I'm not going political here, but it is one of those people who are talking politics, and he's got his phone up, and he goes, "Oh, thank God!" And I'm like, first of all, like, I don't know you. Don't thank God for seeing me.
First of all, let's wait on that.
Secondly, he starts reading off of his phone, and I'm like, what is happening right now? Am I getting like what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes on, and he asks a couple questions, and he puts it. It's like one of those survey things, and he punches it in, and then I think he's going like door to door answering the
Yeah.
question or having people answer the questions, and he, he goes. It was only 2 questions, and at the end he goes, "All right, I think that's it. Thank you for answering your door." I was like, "Yeah, whatever, no problem." And he goes, I was walking around here, and some guy let his dog out on me, and
That's so
mind you,
mean.
oh, it's terrible. I live in a very conservative,
Yes,
as
you
I've said it
do.
about a million times, very conservative, very non, if I don't know you, get off my lawn type of people. And this guy specifically was black. And so he goes, yeah, some guy let his dog out on me. And, and I start like chuckling. I was like, no, I got 2 cats. Don't worry, they won't get you. And he goes, you can't do that, man. You can't let a dog out. I'm the only black man around.
Sir,
I was like, that was
are you
funny.
okay?
And he was laughing about it, but I was like, yeah, no, that's fair. And I was like, have a good day, and ended it off. But I was not ready for him to be like, yeah, I'm the only black man around. What are you like? What are
You
you
know,
doing?
to be fair, he's probably right.
No, I am.
Let me rephrase that. He is right. I know the area
He
you're
is
in.
right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, currently, I don't know that we have. I used to have a black neighbor, and then he passed away last year.
Mm.
Pretty much white all around, unfortunately, in this area.
Yeah.
Like, there is some diversity of there's a little Hispanic, but not much.
Yeah.
Not really enough to kind of track really in the end of the day. But
Um, I think the closer you get to Auburn, though, the more diverse and stuff it is, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, much more diverse towards Auburn, and especially in Lewiston. because Lewiston, you have a bunch of different like African cultures. Somali is a big one over
Oh
there.
yeah. Yep.
But yeah, a lot more
Hmm.
diverse, the bigger cities. But I just thought that was really funny, and it happened right as we were about to start, and I was like, I don't know how to handle this.
Well,
Like,
he just disappeared. He was like, "Hold on, I'll be right back," and I'm like, "Okay." And he said nothing, not like
I,
someone's at my door, the doorbell rang, nothing. He just got up and left. I was like, "All right, goodbye."
I also almost destroyed everything on my computer because I am plugged in, and I just grabbed my phone and started walking. Luckily, the cord is about 9,000 feet long, so it kind of extended out. But I was a little worried there for a second. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, anyways, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Um, sorry, I'm trying to find a specific thing, but I don't know how to phrase it. So, oh my god, whatever I was gonna say, I lost.
That's the end of the episode. See you
That's the
later.
end of the episode. All right, well, I'm gonna jump right into hot dog competitions, Justin. You've heard of them
Oh, Joey
before.
Chestnut.
So
Yep.
you've heard of Joey Chestnut. Um,
Yep.
so now I'm sure you already know, but do you know that he recently went again in fame that he recently won the mustard belt, which I
Yep.
feel like you should own, just saying. But the mustard belt at this year's Nathan's Famous Content. Do you know how many contests, sorry. Do you know how many hot dogs he ate to win that?
Wasn't it like 64 or something like that?
Close. It was 66 hot dogs. Which is an insane amount of hot dogs. I just want that to be
That's
very
not even
clear.
his record, by the way.
No, I'm aware.
He ate 80 one year.
Yes. Oh, well, this was 66 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Yeah. He did 80 in
Um,
10 minutes one year.
yeah. So this is his 18th time winning this. He is 42. He won the
Yep.
so-called mustard belt in 21 in just 21 appearances at internationally televised 4th of July hot dog eating contest. He beat out 13 others that come from around the world, including the Czech Republic, Australia, and South Korea. Um,
Yep.
it's a dream, it's electric, there's no better place on earth. I disagree. Personally, there's other places that are good, but um now has a bulky bejeweled necklace to represent the moment. Um he he handily defeated the second place winner, Patrick Bertoletti, who ate only 50. The his own record in 2021 was 76 wieners and buns, it says.
Yeah, so 76. I
Uh
thought he hit 80 one year, but
It was, yeah, so close to 80. It was 76. Now 76 wieners and buns is roughly 7 hot dogs a minute. I want to know, Justin, what can you house?
sucking down them glizzies is what this man was doing.
Episode
Like
title.
a straw, just.
This is going to get the weirdest audience. Down
Yeah.
them glizzies.
I
Great,
can
thank
do
you.
like in a
What
minute.
what could you
I could probably get
house? Doesn't
in
have to be
one
hot
minute.
dogs. Like, what food would you want? Like, this is the food
Oh,
that I can decimate. Now, I know popcorn is what we can house, but let's think
we
of
could
outside.
house some popcorn.
Justin, I need to tell you
We handful that stuff. Like just
stuff.
gone.
So
Stuff.
I got from Canopy Lake Park where Connor and his mom and the kids went this past weekend. They bought me a thing of, I mean, it was about yay big of popcorn from Canopy Lake Park. Now, you know me, audience. I have water on my
Is
shirt.
that a
It's
new
not good.
shirt?
This is a new shirt. It's one
Looks
of
good.
the, thank you. It's one of the Old Navy vintage ones, and it is almost the same color that I had my hair dyed. So that's fun.
Hmm.
Um but yeah, so they bought this bag of popcorn, and you were recording this past weekend, you see. And I was like, oh, I'll snack on some popcorn while he's recording. Snack on some popcorn. I ate that entire bag. It wasn't super wide. It was only about like yay, so like
Yeah,
yay
yeah, yeah.
wide.
Like a fair popcorn. Yeah.
I have I have no regrets about it. But I went to reach over to refill my popcorn bucket for the third time, and it was gone. And I was like, well, shit. And then
Well, now I
yesterday,
have no popcorn.
right before recording, I made a bowl of popcorn and I had to like put it away while I was recording for D&D because otherwise I was like while they were in it I was like
Mm-hmm.
stop myself. Popcorn will probably be the death of me. We're lucky we don't have diverticulitis by now. Um but apart from popcorn, what doth thou think you can house in 10 minutes?
If I like unlimited amounts, and I think there'd be a special
Specificity.
specification of it.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't like my brain goes to French fries.
Okay.
I can mess up some warm French fries from like a McDonald's or from
Okay.
like Five Guys, like that
Mhm.
crew.
Mhm.
But if you put like Burger King French fries in front of me,
Well,
I hate
I
those.
have to play in traffic, truly. Um,
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look back on my channel, everybody, so TSK1239, you can find that we
yes,
did a best French fry
we did do
um
that.
video. Yeah.
Mhm.
We went around my city and
Mhm.
ate
We
French
tried
fries all
we
day.
tried yeah, I felt ill after that episode, I think. We both were
And then
like
we did one with nuggets.
also felt ill after that episode where we were
Yeah,
like
that
enough
one was
nuggets.
bad. That one was
It
bad.
was so bad. I think that I think I could do watermelon. Like if you said like how much watermelon
Ooh.
could you eat, especially if it's those cubes, how
Yeah.
much like pure like if you took a watermelon, right, and cut it up into cubes, how many of those could you eat in 10 minutes? I could probably get I
You prefer
realistically,
them with the cubes?
I'm saying that it wouldn't slow me down. I could double hand
Gotcha.
them
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and they're easier to process, but if I have the rinds and they have to like clean it, you know what I mean? Like it takes
You know what?
time.
I'd also add corn to my list. Like a corn on the cob. Oh, I'm like a typewriter with that.
I need you to be so aware, Justin, that my current
Like
record for corn on the cob is 7 corn on the cob.
in one sitting.
Yeah. I
How
was gifted.
long did that take?
Now, I don't want to share that information, you see, because then I
I
will
need to
look like a
know.
big back. However, I was
I need to
also the
know, and
ripe
I need to
age of,
know the date that you did
yeah, sure,
this.
sure, sure. I think I was 11 or 12. It was at a birthday party or like
Okay,
a
you know,
family
okay.
gathering. I wasn't supposed to eat that many. I want that to be on record. They were also
Well, no.
slathered in butter. Um, you give
Yeah.
me unlimited corn, I unfortunately am going to eat it.
Especially if it's on the cob, it makes it better.
God, I love, and it was sweet corn too.
Ooh.
Chef's kiss. I was at 11 or 12. Um, took me well because I had to switch and go back up and like sneak another one and put it on. It probably took me a little longer. But if I just take the corn eating time, I mean, I can eat a cob of corn in under a minute. I
Oh,
can eat
easily,
I
yeah.
can eat one cob of corn in like 20 seconds if you give me the opportunity. Because I also
I will
squirrel pouch
say,
everything.
I was gonna, I squirrel pouch it and then I will like chew it and swallow it, but I don't. I am a little bit of like a OCD when it comes to the corn and cob. I
Hmm.
cannot leave any left. It's
Well,
got to be clean.
listen, in a high stakes competition, it's gonna be finger licked, like it's gonna be clean. Give me the next one. Although I will say I don't like when I have to hold the corn myself. I would have to have corn holders.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I
Okay,
can really
so
get the rotation going. Dude, I will shit my brains out for a week if we try this. We
no,
can't.
but hear me out. But
Okay.
hear me out.
Sure.
You and I, we do a corn on the cob eating contest amongst ourselves for
Okay.
video or for
For
views.
content. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna introduce you to this thing called a feeder kink. Where people watch video. Yeah, you're about to learn a lot. A feeder kink is where people watch videos of other people eating as a kink.
Yeah, well, hey, if it gets us views, I don't care what kind of kinks they got. New episode name. Not really. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
If it
I will say
gets
though,
us
there's
views.
got to be people out there that are like, watching podcasts just to watch podcasts. Like I don't know. I don't. That doesn't bother me. I don't think it'd be a big deal.
Okay, that's good to know. Ooh, can you imagine the audio only version of that on Spotify? It's just fucking
Oh
corn
no.
noises.
No, I won't be on. I won't be. I think we would take off our mics for that. I don't think we'd be doing that.
I think we can do it, but we set the mic up far
Yeah, set
away.
it
We
up in
sit
front.
back. Yeah. Um, I like this idea. Give me like
We
2 months
need
to prep.
we need so much butter, and we need so many corns on the cob.
Now, I do gotta ask. Yeah, we would need many. What is your worst nightmare food to have to do in a food like to try and eat as many as you can? That's real food, not like garbage. Obviously, sewage, garbage, whatever is gross, but like
Yeah.
an actual food. If someone was like, "Hey, I'll pay you $10,000 if you eat the most of this in 10 minutes." What is your like, "Oh god, I'll do it for the money, but Jesus, I hate this" type food?
I don't know. Like I
Squid.
oh any sushi. Yeah,
Mhm.
you're in. You're right. Any
I'll do
sushi.
veggie sushi. Like vegetable sushi with just rice and veggies, fine. I don't love the seaweed on it anyway, but I could house
Any
that.
fish. Any fish. I'm like, give me a crustacean, I'm fine, but any
No,
fish,
you're allergic.
no. I am not allergic.
Your face turns pink when you eat shrimp.
No, it doesn't. I get dots. It's
Write that
just
down. Write
polka
that down.
dots
It's a
added to
Hantu.
my face. It's Hantu.
Actually, Hantus don't have dots, I don't think. God, that's upsetting that I know that. That's
Yeah,
really
no, that is
that's
kind of you
concerning.
do. So you were picking on me last night. We were playing, just for everybody to know, we were playing Phasmophobia last night,
Yeah, we
and
were. I hope that
I
doesn't
don't
open
play it
on
as
that
often
stream.
as Jasmine does.
Oh
Um,
God, no! My Steam is on the recording. I was trying to see how many hours I had, but it opened on the recording. Jesus, I'm a mess. Keep going. Continue.
so she goes, I get on, we're playing a little bit. I get like I pull on one of my equipment, and the way that this works is you get more levels, you have better equipment type of thing. And I pulled on one of my things and I was like, yeah, this will be cool,
Two,
it's my
two. You
new
filled the
thing.
spots.
Well, yeah, because I was petty at that point. I'm talking before that.
Uh huh.
And I was like, this will be cool. It's my new thing. And she goes, get that peasant crap off of my screen.
No, no, no.
And I
What
was
I
like,
said was,
okay.
get your bitch ass parabolic mic off of my truck.
No, this was before that. It was before that. It
Which
was when
thing
I
did you have
added a
on?
flashlight or something. Like maybe it was the UV or something. I don't know. It was something like that.
It was your peasant flashlight. Yes.
Yeah. And so she goes, what level are you anyways? And I told her, and she goes, oh. So Jasmine, in front of the world, what level are you on Phasmophobia? Do you know? I'm a level 21, by the way, and I've played
52,
it a lot.
53. How many hours
Uh
do you
huh.
have, Justin?
I don't know. I think you could. I can pull it up here.
Actually, I can pull it up. I can pull it up.
What's
I can pull it up. I can
what's
pull it
your
up.
what's your hours, Jasmine? Go ahead and tell your hours.
Well, you still have your thing turned off because of that whole situation.
Yeah,
I have 121.5 hours of gameplay. What do you have?
you've spent you've spent
No, shut up. How many do you
4 whole
have?
days.
Shut up. How many do you have? What?
I have 51.6 hours. You've doubled and some my hours, and we usually play together.
To be fair, there was like a week or so that I was playing for 5+ hours with the girls that you weren't playing with us. So,
Yes, there was that. There was also a period of time before you got Phasmophobia that I was playing with Pat, Cody, and Matt.
yeah. Yeah. I I want to see if I can find when I like first downloaded it. God, this is just to April and I've been scrolling for so long.
Is there a way to see that
Yeah, you just scroll all the way to the bottom.
of the page itself?
Mhm. Well,
Well,
not
then I've got to scroll.
you have to
Not
scroll,
all the
hit
way.
load or more activity, and it's like all of the things. So this is all 2025, I see. I can't help but notice
Yeah,
this.
I don't think we're gonna be able to
No, I've got
get there
this.
in this
No,
short
you
time
shut up. I've
period.
got this. So anyway,
Mhm.
um
Mhm.
I've been playing a bit. I've found a new game that I'm surprisingly good at. Um that's few and far between for me. Um I have games that I like playing, but I'm not always like good at them. Um But yeah, so we're still
I
in the
think with this one, it helps for you, and you can tell me if I'm wrong here, but I think
Mhm.
it helps for you that it's very consistent. It is this and
I
this and
actually
this
I
equals that.
actually wish that it was a little bit different. It's fun for me to see like it's fun for me sometimes to be like boom boom boom, okay, that's what this is, but I still have to like look at the book and stuff to know. But I wish there was more variety and stuff. Like that the ghosts when they were actually walking through that they actually looked like the ghost. Cuz like you could
Mhm,
have, like the old lady with the scythe, right? She looks like a Hantu, but also an Asswang, but also a demon. Like they all look the same as they come at you. And that's really like,
mhm.
okay. So I kind of wish the consistency is fine, but I do wish sometimes that there was more like I don't know, different stuff, I guess. But yeah, no, 121 play hours is crazy.
I got down to June 20th, 2020
Yeah,
is where mine
I
was.
stopped going. I couldn't do it anymore.
I also think that I deleted it because there was a time
Um
where Pat and Cody were playing it a lot.
Yeah, we deleted it, both of us, for a while, and we had something else
Yeah,
big. And then we both upgraded our computers, and now we have space for it again.
yeah,
Yeah. So I'm like
yeah.
looking at my
No,
other friends,
I
like Jonathan has 12 hours logged recently. Um yeah.
I wonder what my most played. I wish there was a way that I could like look at my most played game,
Ooh, that's a good
like hours
question.
wise. I think it would probably be 2K. Some one of the
There's
2K
got to
games
be
would
a
be
way
my
to see
best
it.
guess.
Open Steam app or website, hover over store, select charts. This will display real-time list of most played games. Oh, wait, no. How to see my most played game on Steam? Well, see, oh, profile games, click on playtime. So, okay.
Profile
Profile. Pro, pro, view my profile. Okay. And then, what did it say?
games and then view
I,
playtime.
oh, okay. I see. I see. Interesting.
Yeah,
Did you find it?
I've played a lot of 2K.
How many hours of 2K do you have?
Just in 2K25, so not the
Sure,
most
sure,
recent
sure.
one.
Yep, sure, sure, sure.
I have 321.7 hours.
Good Lord, Jandis. Um, my most played game is The Sims 4. 232.4 hours.
Hmm.
Next is Repo.
My second, so my second isn't even as low as your first.
What's your second game?
Madden 24, so football,
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
I know.
282.8 hours.
Okay. So what's your third?
The next one, Madden 26, 277.9 hours.
Brother.
2K, I think 2K26 actually is lower than your most recent. And if I remember correctly, yeah, that's the current one. So that number will just keep climbing. It is
Oh.
216 currently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, mine is 232 currently but the last time I played was April 25th or April
Hmm.
19th, 2025. So I haven't played that since
This is
last
a
year.
fun little
This
activity
is
to
fun.
dox ourselves.
Yeah, well, this isn't doxing, but to showcase ourselves, to shame us on the internet, you see. My second is Repo at 216 hours. And then
95 hours.
Pal World,
Our
143
World
hour.
is in your top
Shut
five.
up, because listen,
Pal,
I
123 hours on
43,
Pal World.
43.
43 doesn't help. On
So
Pal
I
World.
shut up. So I played it a lot with Connor and like his friends. I was in their
Okay.
server. But you know how I play games. I get really into it and then I play it.
Yeah.
And that one was fun because it was the same thing over and over. It's the formula, it's the this, it's the that. But I like to
Yeah.
build, and that one was fun. And then Baldur's Gate, I have 129 hours.
My top 7 are sports related games.
Yeah, that's quite upsetting.
My 8th is Repo, and then it goes Grand Theft Auto,
My
2K
Grand
again.
Theft Auto is all the way down at. Haven't reached it yet, actually.
I have Goofy in top 15,
Goofy is
57.1 hour.
my Goofy is at. Well, see, that's not what I wanted.
Goofy and Faz are point 0.1 or one, sorry, are like 4 hours away from each other.
Yeah, so Faz is 121. My next lowest. So Faz is my top 4. My so 1, 2, 3, 4. So my fifth one, actually. Sorry, I lied. And then I have Hometopia, 63
You played
hours.
that a lot.
Yeah. And then Goofy
Where is
Gorillas
Homotopia for me?
is 63.1 hours, followed up by Schedule 1, 53. Then Crusader Kings 46, Golf with Your Friends, Supermarket Simulator. And then we're getting into like the 19. So GTA is
What's your
19.
lowest? What's
Um
your bottom?
so unfortunately, my bottom would also be because I have some games that I have for like that Connor has.
Bottom
Uh
that you have played.
would be Fears to Fathom Woodbury Gateway. Is 13 minutes.
I have technically I didn't play it, so I'm not going to count it, but 2K20 WWE 2K26, I just downloaded it and I opened it. I didn't mean to open it, so it
Yeah,
counts as a minute. I'm not counting that one.
that's
So
fair.
my next up is Fishing Planet with 22 minutes.
My second one is Stardew Valley for 21 minutes, and I just gotta say, I hate Stardew Valley. And I know that a lot of people will disagree with me on that, but I hate Stardew Valley. It was so boring. All of those,
Mine's
like,
Biker Garage.
that's crazy. Garden of Banban is my next one. Um,
I don't even know what that
it's
is.
like a really like indie horror game. That stupid fucking
Mm.
escape simulator that you were like, we're gonna play this all the time. We
Dude,
played once,
I love
one
it.
time. I have 41 minutes and then I logged off. Um,
It's because you get angry at it.
it's because I
Pal
got
World is
nauseous.
91 minutes.
Goose Goose Duck is 71. Then I have Supermarket Together for 99.
Where's Goose Goose Duck? Oh, right there. That one was fun. You played it once before me, I think.
I played it with. Sorry, I'm starving. I played it with the TWG folks for a while.
Gotcha. Because I'm at 48 for that one.
Hmm. This is a fun one to go through all of our games.
Supermarket. Clue 70, 75.
99. Oh, The Past Within. We played that together for 109 minutes.
108. Oh, you have one extra minute than I do.
I think because I was on the loading screen
You
longer.
open it, yeah.
A Way Out, 112 minutes.
Yep. I have 2 hours.
That's just about 2 hours, yeah.
Okay,
Mine's 8 minutes less than 2 hours. Because 60,
gotcha.
120. Um, Left 4 Dead 2, I have 2 hours. Oh, we should play that again.
Left 4 Dead 2. I don't
Justin
think I
doesn't
downloaded that one.
Justin doesn't like playing Left 4 Dead with me.
No, because you're so like speed demon through it. You're like, all right, go.
What else are you gonna do?
And then you get angry at us when we don't follow you.
Oh, it's just you!
It was Storm and I when we first tried it.
To be fair, he was very
Well,
slow.
yes, but like, but also,
Oh, Been There won that 2 hours.
really, that's only 2 hours. Where's
You all
mine? I
played
haven't
while
even
I
seen
was
it.
on February vacation.
That's true. Okay, that makes sense.
Hmm.
They did update that, I think.
Yeah, they did.
I have 4 hours in that.
Don't Scream Together. We got 2 hours.
That's low for me. I think that's like,
Hmm.
yeah, it's 2 hours. Yeah,
Among Us, I have 3.
I don't even know
That's
where that is.
stupid fucking Party Animals. I have 4.5 hours in.
I have 5.2.
Mecha Chameleon, I've got 5 hours.
So I would like to add here, just as a future Justin and Jasmine,
Hmm.
I do want to play that wherever that my brain
Chained
escape room
Together.
again.
Oh,
No,
I want to play Chain Together again. It was so fun.
I would be willing to play if you don't yell at me.
I didn't yell at you. Sorry.
You do yell at me all the time.
You yell at me too.
I don't yell. I get quiet when I get frustrated. I laugh. That's my loud noise.
We did have to take a few breaks from that. I have 11
Yes,
hours
we
in
did.
Pratfall.
In
Holy shit.
Pratfall?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that one was.
That's the digging one.
I never got it with you.
Yes, you did. We were digging for the dog.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I
You
don't even
told
see
us
it.
to get it.
I did, yes. I am the reason. Yep.
Uh, Split
A lot
Fiction.
of
We
these
have 12
games,
hours.
that's a little bit my fault.
Mm-hmm.
Overcooked, 8.9 hours.
That was on my Xbox, so I don't have any of that on my Steam.
Yeah.
Split Fiction, 12 hours. Man, you know, in college, we could have sat down and busted out It Takes Two in a day because it only took us
Yeah.
13 hours. Um,
Yeah.
but as adults, we were like, all right, so we can do an hour at a time and then not talk for a couple
I've been
days.
debating on asking if you want to just finish it and not record and just get it done.
I don't want to just get it done. I want to have fun playing,
Well,
but
no, not just get it done, but like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Because there are some other ones like It Takes Two that we've played
Mhm.
that are like coming out
Mhm.
new soon.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Dead by Daylight, I have 13.8 hours.
I've closed my thing now.
Peak 21.
I didn't see Peak on my list.
It must have been low for you. I don't think you really played it much.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, there's a couple of these that I'm like, I remember enjoying this game. Why do I not play it anymore? But I think it's because I don't play it when you guys don't play it. Like some of them are just not single player type games.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them that I've wanted. Um, like I've wanted to do single player, and then I started. I'm like, man, I hate this. Um, okay, sorry,
Yeah,
had to make sure we were still recording. Um, and some that I've played single player that are meant to be single that I'm like, this would be so much more fun with like co-op.
people. Yeah. Like the
Like
Mortuary
Resident.
Assistant. That was a fun
Oh,
game,
that was fun. I remember
but
sitting on
it's
that
single player.
hard ass stool while you played it, and then
Yeah.
switching to. We played that on stream one night.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you were just about to say it,
Resident
the
Evil
Resident
7.
Evil. Love that game.
Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy is I have that now. Um, Someone bought it for me, and I have it in my Steam library, and I've played a few hours of it, but I got so nauseous playing it that I had to stop. I need to configure some things, but it was also
Yeah.
spooky. It was very
It's
scary.
very like, do you remember? I think we've talked about it on here where you, me, and Storm sat down and I played through
It
while
was
you
you
and
and
Storm
me.
were next to me.
Storm wasn't there for that
Was it?
one.
I thought he was. I thought we had a third person that day.
No, it was you and me. He might
Okay.
have joined for some of it, but we were on that tiny little couch.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember
And we
that I
pulled the
had.
couch right in front of the screen.
God, we must have been maybe 2 feet away. I think he was
And then
out.
we turned off all the lights in the apartment and made sure it was spooky.
It was spooky. And we also started at 2 p.m. So it
Yeah.
was daylight for some of it. We were like,
But we did finish it.
light work, no reaction. And then we kept playing it. We were like, light work, no reaction.
Reaction.
Because I remember I had the butter leggings from uh Walmart when we were playing it, and I got so scared because I was like going like this on my pants, and I ripped a hole in
Yeah.
them, and I had to drive to Walmart to get new ones, and don't make them anymore. I was so sad. But yeah, that was fun. We went through way too much popcorn and Mountain Dew that night.
Yeah.
It was
It's a
fun.
good night though.
It was a good night. Obviously a good night since we
I
still remember
so
it. We gotta do another one of
yeah.
those.
So you know what's crazy? I get this every year where I'm like, it happens every year. Where I'm like straight up like I'm like, I'd like to do another like, like an all-nighter. Just pull an
Yeah.
all-nighter, see how it goes. I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
I stayed up until midnight last night, and I am barely functioning right now. I want you to understand that.
I gotta tell you, we stayed up till like 11 with the girls here, and by 11 we were like, "It's it bedtime? Can we go to sleep yet?" Um, I don't know that we can do all nighters anymore. I will say.
You guys, so what's crazy is you guys gave me shit last year for not staying up until 2 p.m. with you guys when you guys like when it was summertime and you guys were staying up until 2 and you didn't have to work,
2
so
a.m.
you'd sleep in 2 a.m. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, well, cool. And then this year, everybody's in bed by 10 o'clock. And I'm like, you guys are old. I'm one of the oldest people in our group.
No, no, there are some older.
Well, yeah, I'm talking, yeah.
Yeah. Also, speaking of, this is gonna sound mean. Jeff commented on one of our degenerates post. Jeff, I see that you're offering Truck Princess services, and I would like to humbly extend a hand to join us in Phasmophobia, because this sounds really creepy now that I'm saying it this way. 'Cause if no one knows what a Truck Princess is,
Go on.
I would like to humbly invite you to join the horrifying world of Phasmophobia, because, and I quote, "I can't even watch this game; it's too spooky," was what he said mere
Yes, he
one
did say that.
day before
I'm
he
wondering,
commented
I'm
that.
wondering if it was his wife that said it,
It was from
like
his
commented
account.
it. Well, yeah, I know, but there was something about when we were there. He said that his wife
Mm,
uses that account, so I'm wondering if it was her.
maybe I'm gonna go
But
look.
it was Jeff's
It was his
Jeff's
gamer
account.
account. Yeah. Oh, did you see the comment too? I could be a
Yeah,
great
I liked
trailer
it.
princess. Oh, oh, Mafundu, you don't know what you've opened, because now they're.
If it is you, Jeff,
I
we
feel
will
very
find
much.
you.
Well, we know where he lives. I feel very much like
Yeah,
Dr. Facilier, where I'm like, sit down at my
a cult
table.
leader. Yes,
Hey,
you and the girls. I'm gonna stick a lot of that on you because you brought them all into it. Have started a TikTok that is almost exclusively the videos that you guys get from Phasmophobia.
you know, you win some, you lose some. And I will
Yeah, you
say,
miss every shot that you miss. You're
you
right.
miss every shot that you miss. And it's a great place to post our clips because we're funny.
We are funny. There are some of our videos that are like
Rachel
these
screaming,
people.
top tier.
That video still makes me laugh every
Every
time.
time I get a comment or a like on it where I'm like, it's funny every time. My husband is home. I can hear him walking. All right. Back on track, Justin. We've gotten totally off center. What is the weirdest headline you've ever read about that sounded completely fake but turned out to be 100% true? Is the Reddit that we are going to go through in a moment.
Oh,
Did you have something
I feel
else?
like we were doing pretty good.
No, we are doing good, but I also was scrolling this and saw a fish, and I wanted to bring up local fish in great mood today. I present to you
Fair.
the local fish that's in a great mood today. I just wanted the stream to see that. It is a breaking news, like an actual live breaking news, like news report.
I'm glad that the fish are in good moods.
Hmm. Hmm.
They need to be, you know? Can't always be grumpy,
Well,
I
they
say as
can.
I often am.
Yeah. One of my kids came in today actually and said, she was like, I had a baby last night. And I was like, I'm sorry? You're 9. What? And she was like, I had a
You
baby, a child.
what?
And I was like, I need all the more details actually. Um, I need any
CPS.
let me restate that, child. I need any details. You don't have to give all of them, but just like,
More than just you having baby.
yeah. So she bought a fish and she's calling it her son. And so then that got all the
Mm.
kids saying, my daughter, their dog, their like family dog. And I'm like, isn't that dog older than you? You just told me the dog was 13. Yeah. So you're 10.
So technically, not your daughter.
So not your daughter. That dog is 3 years older than you. Just so we're all aware.
And
So it
that's
got
in
the whole,
human years.
so it got, excuse me, the whole class going on that. And do I have any kids? And I was like, no. And they were like, but you have cats. And I was like, yep, I have cats. They are my pets. See where this gets confusing? Um, and then it was like, but people call themselves dog moms, and I'm like, I know, but you see that
I've
word
heard that too.
dog moms, and not. So anyway, it got real confusing, and she all day long was talking about her new son, um, and they have hamsters, and one of them is very fat, and she says that's my fat child. I'm like, you have to stop saying that.
Oh,
That's
can't
just
say
rude.
that.
Hmm. Yep. Anyway, panda bites drunken man bites panda back. Truly,
I mean, only fair.
only fair. All right. Something that I wanted to bring up. I wrote a whole list of things actually, Justin. Um, you may have heard of the American rower who completed her solo journey from Cali to Hawaii.
Yes. Yeah, that was
She
awesome.
landed safely on I think it was July 4th at like 2 a.m. Um,
Yeah, it was early.
she got there with a ray of fireworks. They beckoned her when she was only 5 miles out. She not only broke the solo rowing for female world record, she also broke the solo rower for male record, but also all records by like nine
Yeah.
days or something, or 5 days
I was gonna say she blew the record out of water.
for both men and women.
Pun
Yeah, it was
intended.
insane. She was on a 21-foot rowboat. Her name is oh no, her boat's name is Lily. Her name is Kelsey Fendler. She pulled in
Mhm.
Friday night, so July 3rd. Um, she's a Grand Canyon river rafting guide, so like she knows how to navigate. But open ocean is very different than canyon rafting.
Mhm.
Um, but she did it. I was watching along on her journey and watching like the calluses on her hands, and some mornings where she was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, so the skin broke on all my calluses, but I can't stop rowing or I die." Which is very real of like, huh, I'm here now. And so she'd wrap it and then just keep going. Um,
Yep. She
but
was on my
yeah,
TikTok a lot while she was out there. I
yeah,
loved
she
it.
was, and her boyfriend met her, or fiance, partner anyway, met her in Honolulu where she landed as she rode in, and she was up to here in lays from the local community, which was really sweet. Um,
That's awesome.
so she appears to have, from all accounts, broken both previous women's speed records as well as the men's speed record, which agitates ocean rowing achievements for Guinness World Records. They didn't immediately respond to requests to comments, but they are like looking into it. She finished in under 44 days. The comparable female record holder was 86, and the male record holder was 52. That's insane.
Yeah.
So 12 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That's awesome.
it's so cool. And it just, I don't know. Like hearing her story uh was very fun anyway, but watching her just, it is what it is. I'm on the ocean. I got to do what I got to do, was really fun. So,
Yeah.
um my
You know what's
question.
and I was just gonna say, like I'm a little bit on my soapbox here. Um, the I did a paper in college,
Mhm,
my freshman year of college. I did a paper on the difference in pay for male and female athletes, and like
mhm,
went all in depth, had numbers. I did a whole like it was like a 10 to 15 page paper on this, which, as you know, Jasmine, I don't write things. I'm
no.
not good at it,
No,
but I was
you're
passionate about
okay
it.
at it.
And the thing with it was that it was eye-opening for me
Mhm,
because now I'm, seeing this stuff. So like when I see stuff like her like breaking these records, I
mhm,
get excited for her, but I also like there's a part of me that's like, well, yeah, duh. Like not because she is lighter or anything like that, not because she's a woman or anything like that. It's literally this woman has trained to do this thing,
mhm,
and without even maybe even realizing it, she's like able to do it and break the records that were
mhm,
set by males, which is fine. But like, duh, she's an athlete. Like in
yeah,
my mind, it's like it makes no sense. Like why? And this is not to down her,
mhm,
and I want that to be clear.
mhm,
Um, why like it's a big deal for her to break it because she's a woman. No, it's a big deal she broke it. That's
because she's
it.
an athlete.
Period. End of sentence.
And
That's it.
she solo rode on a 21-foot rowboat
I couldn't do
through the
it.
Pacific Ocean through storm season in an El Nino year in 44
Hmm.
days. I don't care who you are. That's impressive. But to
Yep.
your point, so many like it gets stated, well, she beat the women's and the men's record is because we put
Great.
women athletes down so
Yeah.
much that we have to specify, well, she's good. She's even better than the men. And it's like, or she's awesome.
She's
I don't
just
know.
a really good athlete.
Yeah.
Like the thing, like, and I'm guilty of it. I know that. I'm
Mhm.
guilty of it from previous experiences and my own growing up and all that kind of stuff. But I also look now as a coach of a female team, and I'm like, you know, a lot of my girls could kick the shit out of the boys team. They just could
Absolutely.
because they're better,
Not
and that's
because they're
fine.
women, because they're better at the sport.
Right.
We were
And
saying, oh,
then
sorry.
there are times where there are definitely males that are gonna beat the females. And it's not because they're male or female. Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
little difference in the biology and that kind of stuff.
there is, but you can train that
But
out
you
because
can.
like think of you and I, right? On leg press. I'm not downing either of us. We're both very strong people. I can do more in a leg press not because I'm a woman, and yes, women tend to have better whatever, but that's what I focus in when I train.
Right.
You do a lot of arm stuff, and it's not because you're a man. You focus in that, and you have strength in your
Right.
arms. You and I can't lift the same amount, even though we probably could in different things. Like it levels out differently. My mom and I, we're both women. She can lift a hell of a lot more than I can. She can kick a
Yeah.
lot farther than I can. Like she's built her body as an athlete. I've built my body as a gamer. Like I know where my strengths are. Um but like Kelsey, she built her body as an athlete, as a rower. This is what she's trained for. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Could you do that? No.
No. Unless you give me years to train. And I mean years
Years to
because
train.
she took
Exactly.
years to train.
And
Like,
she had a
I don't
goal
know.
in
I just that
mind
always
and
bugs me.
oh yeah.
That always bugs me when people are like, "Oh, they beat the men's and women's." Okay, great. You could just say she blew out all the records,
Mhm.
including men's and women's. Like,
And it's
there's a way that you can say it that doesn't put women down, and
right.
not specifically women because they do it to males too,
Mhm.
but it's not as often because males are typically
Yeah.
held above women, unfortunately.
They
Oh
are
my
the
gosh,
standard.
cat.
He scare you?
He was laying here,
Mhm.
and then I had my foot out, and he walked by and rubbed my like leg. You need to go. Out. Out. Get out of
um,
the cords.
is that Tigger by any chance?
Get. No, it's Taz.
Ah.
Get
Um, I'm gonna just keep going. But no,
out.
like I know that I'm guilty of saying it a lot where I'm like, she like this female athlete, I'm like, yeah, she beat the record for women, but she also beat the men's record because that's instilled in me as someone who was raised by, my mom that
Right.
to be the best you got to be better than everybody. But it was instilled in the way that a lot of guys have it too where it's like she's not good enough until she beats the men's record. Well, no, she's still very good. If she beat out every other woman, that means she's very good at that sport. It's
Right.
it's a lot of
She's the best
unlearning.
woman athlete in her sport.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I
It's a
hate
lot of
it. And
unlearning.
yeah. And in high school, frankly, high schoolers are very much like that, where they're like, "Oh, the boys team's better than the girls team." Okay. Have you looked at the competition? Have you compared the difference between the two different teams? Like, there's
The
a lot
boys
of
team is
factors
also
that go
getting a
into
lot of
it.
funding.
There potentially is that situation. Yes.
Like,
We small schools, we don't get any funding, so
yeah.
like
But you think like you
whatever
look
you
at
can get.
yeah, it's bottom of the barrel. You look at a lot of like professional teams and they're like, "Oh, well the women's team can never beat the males." Well, if they had the proper funding and the same amount of expectation held and the same amount of training and ability to train and all these things and weren't expected to take all that time off to be mothers where the men's team get to just be like, "I'll see y'all 10 months now." Like some of them are great dads. I don't want to put them
Yeah.
all in a circle. You see a lot of news headlines about them finding families where you're like, "Huh, how many cities do you have babies in?" Um,
Mhm.
while the women's team is like, "Oh, she had to take blah 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 months off to look after her newborn and then came back and wasn't at top performance." Well, that's
You go
because
ahead and push a newborn baby out of your body and try to be back at top performance in less than, a year.
yeah, ain't gonna
Like
happen.
really. No.
Or and for some women
What I will
ever.
say though, it is progressing in the right direction. Did you
It
see
is.
that the men's and females national teams split the money that came in for the US
That's
for
awesome.
both teams. So they each
That's
got
awesome.
half, which was
What
really
what
like
sport was that in?
for soccer,
For soccer.
for the World Cup. Sorry, I thought
Nice.
I mentioned that.
No, that's okay. I was just wondering if it was basketball because I know there's been a lot of controversy about
No.
basketball. That's
No.
actually where I
No. They
first sort
are
of like encountered a lot of that stuff was when I learned about the women's basketball team. Everyone was like, "Ugh, regular basketball's not on. Guess I gotta watch the women." I was like, but
yeah.
they're still athletes. I thought you liked women. Aren't you like into them? Don't you want to watch them running around?"
What's crazy to me is I can put it into logic brain.
Mm-hmm.
The women's national or the women's like league WNBA
Mm-hmm.
has been around for 30 to 40 years,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in that range. The men's league has been around for 100 years.
Yeah,
I don't think it's been 100, but there are many, many
it's been a
years of
lot.
difference between the two leagues. So of course one league is
Yeah,
going to have a hand up on the other because they've had time to build it. Like
and
so I don't know. It
women weren't allowed to play. Like we're not allowed to.
exactly.
Of course, we're not going to be as good at blah blah blah. We weren't allowed to.
Right. So like at this point in the period, like at the time period, like it would be as if the men's league was,
Yeah.
20, 40 years ago. Like it's
Well,
different. So I don't know. That's my
man.
little rant for today of like I it bugs me so much. I also have a question that I'll ask you off camera because it's a little bit of like it's my ignorance I think showing. So I just
Okay.
want to see your opinion on it. But
Okay.
anyways, I believe
Last
we're at an hour.
we're very close, but as a last little we're at 52 minutes. So I just want to know, Justin, have you seen anything about Neil the Seal?
I love Neil the Seal.
I love Neil. I love that the town where Neil inhabits takes over, if you will. I love
Yeah,
that
owns.
they owns, yeah. They have really they've really just adopted this like, oh shit, Neil's coming. Um Australian so this is the headline. Australian officials ask fans to respect the privacy of Neil, a one-ton seal who respects nothing. And it says Australian. He's in New Zealand, but Neil has come home. Sorry, to the stretch of Australian coast where he was born. Unlike most of the local boys before him, he trails fame and property damage in his wake. He is 2,200-pound elephant seal. He's a
He's a
five-year-old
big boy.
mammal who has launched himself, for those of you who don't know, who pulled himself onto land for his twice yearly tour of a beachside town in southern Tasmania, of course. Um, he weighs as much as a small car, and his rampage has included bent traffic bollards, a sign warning the public about Seal, and a fence that did not survive his attempt to vault it. Generally, he just sort of like sits and like exists in the
As a seal
town,
does, yeah.
and I love him. Um, I love the little like you know
Speaking of
how
vaulting,
that's fine. I'll finish my Neil story later.
I'm sorry. I just needed to throw this in there before we jumped past it. Speaking of vaulting, did you see that the tourist that went into the national, I can't remember which national park,
Oh,
that got run, like, sent 8 feet in the air from a bison? He
yeah.
was
So
vaulted in the air.
there's more to that story coming out. So it was a
Is there?
grandpa and his grandson, and they
Oh,
should not have been there, like in that specific spot,
right.
but they were well past the distance that
And
the
he just
National
charged
Park
him.
Service, yeah. So he charged them, and a bunch of people were like, this is what happens when you become too close with nature. They were like double from what I read. They were double the distance that the Park Service recommends you be. So it's kind of a
Mm,
developing story. I think that they were in the wrong personally because I think that we should not fuck with wildlife in any space ever. I think we just let wildlife exist, personally.
To me, a national park should be like, you know, that's your space. Like, let the animals kind of
Yeah.
do what they need to do.
You also have to understand if you're gonna break into their God, sorry, I scrolled to a picture of Neil. If you're gonna like go into their private air, like into the animal spot, like they have a right to protect themselves. You're in their home. Like when we went
Yeah,
to
if they
Flume
went into
Gorge,
yours, you would probably do something. Like,
right? When we went to that's the same thing I feel by the way about sharks. Is that when people are in the ocean, they're like, "There's a shark sighting,"
hey,
so that's their home.
you are in their house.
You walked in and you didn't knock. Um, but no, like when we went up to Flume Gorge a couple weeks ago, they were like, you can't have any food. The only drink you can have is water. Like, don't bring anything sugary. This is bear country. And they're like, so you may see black bear. Don't panic. They're not going to come to you, but like alert your local park ranger if you see one. Saw no black bear, saw no park ranger, but there were signs everywhere that's like, this is bear country. Don't fuck with bears. Sorry, Nana.
Yep.
Um, but I just that was respectful, you know? We're walking on the thing, it's a lot of people, they're not gonna come find us because we're loud people. But, like, if you bring food into their home, yeah, they're gonna come eat. Um, Speaking of sharks, this is a good picture of Neil that I'm just gonna stare at forever, but, did you see the lady that saved the shark? Did I tell you about her? Will be our last fun thing. So a lady, I don't remember where she was doing like just standing on the beach observing whatever or light swimming, and she saw a great white had overturned and it just came up too much into the sand and got stuck. And instead of freaking out or like, oh my god, there's a shark, she called her husband and called the authorities. Her husband showed up, the authorities did not. And she was like, we have to get him back in the water. Like he's going to die out here. And so a great white shark, she talked to it the entire time and she managed to flip him over. I don't know if you know how big great white sharks are, Justin, but they're not small.
Big.
Um,
Yeah.
average great an average great white
Want
shark
to make your appearance?
is 1,500 to 2,200 pounds. They're 11 to 13. So her and her husband got him turned upright or at least turned more into the water, and they were able to get him shimmied through the sand. Thankfully, the sand was soft, but back into the water. And he didn't bite her, he didn't attack her, he didn't do anything because she wasn't posing a threat. "Hi, baby."
Right.
"Hi, Tigger." "Hi, Trouble." But yeah, I just saw that and I was like, "Oh, I love this." Anyway, Neil, sharks,
Anyways,
bison shucking people into the air. It was a young boy that
the
he was with too.
wildlife is crazy. Wildlife is absolutely crazy. Anyways, where can they find you? Because we're definitely close enough to time.
Oh, it was Yellowstone. You know what, people? That's on you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was at Yellowstone. That's on them. There's signs. They can find me over at Esminsta 1721. I've been streaming. Um, I've been vibing over there. Instagram, TikTok. You can go find the show over at No Impulse Control on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube for our postings every Sunday at 5. Also, Over the Horizon, our D&D podcast, every Wednesday at 3 for the time being until we get busy with school. We got some exciting episodes coming up soon that I will tell you nothing about because you should go watch them. Um, Go get merch, thesoccerking1239.com. Super comfy t-shirts, sweatshirts. Hopefully, we never talked about designing new merch, but we really need to. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's where you can find me.
Uh, Find me at TSK1239 or the Soccer King 139 on most socials. You can find Tigger begging for food all the
Yes,
time, every day.
he still has an
And
hour and 12 minutes.
yeah, he'll be all right. He survives.
Look
Anyways,
at him.
we'll see you in the next one.
He's not want for food.
Peace out.
Bye.